Chris, we hear the president say at a lot of these rallies that you turn on the TV and it's COVID, 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 COVID. His clear suggestion is the media are overhyping this, and there's a split among people who support the president and people who support Joe Biden as to how serious it is. But these record-breaking surge in new cases and hospitalizations being up, red and blue states, doesn't that make it more difficult for the president to argue we've mostly put this behind us?
Yes, not only that, but it calls into serious question his decision to hold these mass rallies in states that are experiencing coronavirus.
So here we go. These are the rhino D-bags that have masqueraded as conservative pundits. Little Ari Fleischer, the other warmonger liar from the Bush administration, like Peter Ponemus here, just with his mouth open. He always reminded me of that cartoon character. And, of course, we have Howie Kurtz. He's not too liberal. The broad down on the lower right, I'm not going to dignify what she just said. But President Trump didn't take COVID serious enough. You see, he wanted to isolate China from infecting us. And I remember they were all calling him a racist and a xenophobe, and the lefties were all saying go to Chinatown and have some egg foo young. In the meantime, what in the name of Jesus H. Christ could any president have done? Wear a mask? Do you people out there in La La Land need to be told when to wipe your butt and to wear a mask and put on your condom, crash helmet, and seatbelt? Oh, and oh my gosh, be safe. And little Howie, a record-breaking number of new cases. Howie, what's the percentage of deaths, Howie? You want to talk about that? So, the media has been beating up Trump over COVID, like it's his fault. And none of these pricks, like Peter Ponemus, Ari Fleischer, and the whole deep state constabulary that put us in bed with communist Chinese that make the Nazis look like choir boys. I'm going to tell you something. The worst of the Germans came out of a Christian, Judeo-Western civilization. These Chicoms, they don't believe in your Jesus or in your Jehovah. They don't want to hear about Allah. They worship the state. And they've massacred 60 million of their own. You know what they do to the people in this country? By the way, especially you blacks. They look at you as primitive subspecies. That's not my opinion, that's theirs. Last month they had a woman in China, I think it was Beijing or Shanghai, putting a sign up on a McDonald's, no blacks allowed. Could you imagine that? But LeBron James isn't going to tell you about it. Trump will. So all these sycophants for globalism, when you got billions of dollars coming over the spillway from a crooked Chinese communist government, your government, the Bidens of the world, the Obamas, they don't give a crap about you. They gave your jobs away. Oh, but we're going to give you health care. It's too bad you can smoke pot because there's no chicken in your pot. But we're going to give you health care, and if you don't buy it, we're going to charge you. It's unbelievable. And Joe Biden, for 50 years, has said we need to cut Social Security and Medicare, while he steals hundreds of millions of dollars from Ukraine, China, and Russia by selling favor, military secrets, and leaves his degenerate son Hunter to be his bag man. You know, crack boy. Yeah, the guy that stooped his dead brother's wife and then left her for some bimbo, along with a cadre of 14-year-old Chinese bukkaks. But we're not supposed to say that. We're supposed to act like we're not seeing what we see. And don't talk about it, because that's not nice. The corrupt media, they're despicable. The corrupt FBI and DOJ, they're overlords, along with the banksters in the Federal Reserve and all the people that are going to sell you into a gas chamber because they're making too much money with China. So go vote for Joe Biden and see how your grandchildren are going to thank you 20 years from now.